Oh no, where am I? No, where am I? Oh, there I am. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I was having a little bit of issues putting my badge on. Now we're finally here for more Phoenix Wright. October 19, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. You know what's bad in taking a break in between sessions, especially when you're not doing a case all the way through? I might have forgotten some things. This will be fun. It's okay, Will. Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? No, nothing. We're gonna be fine. I have not forgotten everything about this case. It's all good. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. No, we can get through this. Don't worry. We'll be okay. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're going into this totally, utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Oh, we might, honestly. I mean, we can still go off of what's going on in the picture of somebody way shorter than the costume. There's also a fact that somebody put sleeping pills in his food. And then I think there's gonna be something about the samurai book, too. Purpose Street for like the TikTok meme. Something overlooked. We have to find something today, Phoenix. It's that or lose the trial. I can't lose the trial. It'll be fine. This isn't going to be easy. Of course it's not going to be easy. Hi, Jack. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready. All ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Why is my phone vibrating? Oh, that's why. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Well, it's a child. Very well, you may call your first witness Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that'll be the producer. Maybe. Yeah, that's the producer. Salmonella. Producer, director. Yes, the director. I really don't want to talk to this man. Will the witness state his name and profession? He is sweating profusely. How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. God, I'm gonna try to speak regularly because I don't want to do what is it called, leet speak? No, leet dialect. Salmonella. I'm a director of television. It's so awkward. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. Don't worry, Mia. I can get this. Even if I don't remember anything. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. This guy is the most awkward person ever. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. But there's food over there as well, so who actually skipped lunch? Not that I think that I can say anything about it, but there were two dishes, I think, which I would only assume would have been for the director and the producer. That's about it. I don't think that you skipped lunch. The time of Mr. Hammerseth was around 2:30 p.m. and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. So we're going to press him for everything that he has. Don't sweat too much. We have no one to mop the floor. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. And all about the freaks in your industry. What is FWIW? So I was pretty busy all day. What does that mean? FWIW? I watched a parody where the director was a llama-loving father who had a son who was a part of a Beethoven worshipping cult? That's terrifying. I don't know what FWIW means. In the morning, I was action run through, so let's do this. From what I witnessed, though, maybe. In the employee area? Sorry, it was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run through? Yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. He certainly has lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. What is that? I wonder, then where was the assistant? It took a lot more time than I thought it would, so press that. Hi, Mellow Dog. A little late, glad to be back. You're not that late, it's only been 10 minutes since the stream started. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through. Yeah, right. Thus the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Rolling on the floor starving? What? Is that what it... Oh, I hate this kind of speech. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. I hate this man. And to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Wasn't there? There was something different in the. There was something different in the Studio 2 area, but it seemed like somebody also ate lunch though. Everyone else, meaning that witness, did not eat them with them. Beethoven worshipping cult, I'm sure that they've never heard a thing from the members. Beethoven. Are we talking about the actual Beethoven, or are we talking about like the dog Beethoven? That's an important question. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Okay, so let's press this as well. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yes, it does. Yeah, it's either contradictory or a little vague because I know that they ate something. The musical Beethoven, okay. Beethoven was an interesting movie. It's either a little vague or a little contradictory because there was food there. Let's say contradictory. It does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. He's sweating already. He's sweating more. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Aha! Oh, did his cheek fat just jiggle? Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. Why would it? But I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. But did he bring it with him at the time? Because then nobody would have been able to give him food. If that was the case. What exactly did you eat? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Oh, God. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. Yes, it does. It does contradict his testimony because they said they never left their seats. And that would be a lie. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. It's the same thing as before. Yeah, it's all the same thing, so... It's actually the same thing, so I guess I have to press the other thing. Okay. Give me... dialogue. There we go. What were you discussing? The Seal Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and said, Mr. Manila, the scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? That seems wrong. I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. There it is, that's it. That's the part. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. Oh, there we go! There is the contradiction. Maybe I do have an idea. Yeah, press harder. Press harder. Wait a second, Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oh, he does have cheek jiggle physics. Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Yeah, but that also depends on what time they took the break. I call on the witnesses to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Oh, he's sweating so much. Why does... I hate... Edgeworth seems to know, or seems to have something up his sleeve. It's like he's trying to get me to look for the information there. And that information is only going to benefit him and not me. I would assume so. What? Still don't know what FWIW is. Yeah, we took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. 15 minutes, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. But there was no bones, I believe, in those ones, so there was no T-bone steak to be had. If I remember correctly, I don't remember seeing the bones from the T-bone steak in those plates. Not unless he ate the whole bone. Would he have eaten the bone? I doubt it. Let's press that. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez. D. Vasquez plate. Quizzes. Eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. I don't think they ate T-bone steak. Let me get that evidence boneless. Only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak. So this, I think this here is the lie. I have to say you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewed T-bone steak. Even if I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix? That testimony was too short to bring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio One in that time. Okay. That's the exact time you took the break. It was from 2:30 to 2:45. 2:30, that's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What is it? Edgeworth, what are you doing? For 6 minutes eating my T-bone steak. Are you able to present anything specifically? Yeah, because this is where it says it's blocking the scene of crime from 2:15 to 4 p.m. So he wouldn't have been able to go do that, but he definitely ate something different. No, Edgeworth. Your Honor, the testimony to this point has been made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Did you claim from someone from the trailer went to Studio One? It isn't... I wouldn't say it's impossible, but... I claim it and claim it loud. It's... because... It would have been impossible, at least for them, because I don't think that he's the type of person that's going to climb over a monkey head in a tree. Edgeworth is definitely crazy. Does it block the path between 2:15 and 4 p.m.? If I say no, it's impossible, would something bad happen? I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. What? Why are you laughing? I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break-in to the trailer... Or, the break-in... Oh, God. The break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of the death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkey... The monkey head. The monkey head barred the way. And I don't think that that director is going to climb over that to go murder someone. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by the monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has the point. I thought it was Mr. Monkey too. I thought it was going crazy. Mrs. Monkey? Did he say Mrs. Monkey? And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Well then, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on that day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. I don't think that's true. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That looks like somebody who's not the proper size for that costume. All that's lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Yeah, but the thing is, nobody has actually seen Mr. Powers. They've only seen the costume. And the picture of the costume is too small. The person wearing the costume is too small. My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. I think this scrapbook is gonna help me. Order. I will have order. You see, the court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. They're gonna bring the child up on... They're gonna bring the child in as a witness. So I think I can do something with the picture, and then I can do something with the scrapbook, which has more pictures in it. We were only in there an hour? The thingies. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. The thing, there's also something that was really weird as well. Is in the trailer 2 area, there was a spiked fence that's very, very similar to how the spear is, and it was bent. Could he have actually died there instead of being skewered inside of Studio 1? I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. But Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Also, hi, Sai. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. There is. There definitely is. I'm at work, so you're lurking. Be careful. Don't get... I would really hate for you to be caught, so don't talk often in the chat. Work is more important. There was also sleeping pills on the table, so literally somebody gave him sleeping pills. Hi, Will. What's going to happen to me? We're gonna prove you innocent. Kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. No, Mr. Powers, it'll be fine. Don't worry. If you're innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. No, you can do what you want, but I'm worried about you. I don't want you to get in trouble. Oh, don't cry, Mr. Powers. Okay, Phoenix, this is one for the kids. Let's do it. We gotta save the Steel Samurai. So they're gonna bring the child up there. 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oy. Oh no. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. You calling me cruel? Nice to see Edgeworth taking the high moral ground. Or the moral high ground. Oh my god. So he thinks that I'm going to actually do that to a child. I'm going to gruesomely question this child. Are we sure that Edgeworth is not going to do so? However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Everybody, someone get this child a box. Perhaps you can arrange a box for him to stand on. Alright, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crate? A crate of donuts? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Cody. Witness. What, just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Yes. Cody. Answer his question, okay? Oh, Mia. It's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm 2nd grade. This child just likes... This child does not like men. You can tell. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. The kid's adorable, I swear. Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. He's so angry. Witness, Cody. He's not gonna be... I hope he never has children himself, because I don't think that he can handle children. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. I don't know, do you truly feel sorry for Edgeworth? He's done a lot of funky things. You're present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. That's the kid who worships Beethoven? No, he worships the Steel Samurai. What, Pops, you want me to tell you and Grams with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen. Oh my god. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid? We had to bargain with him too. And he lost? Oh, beautiful. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. Oh, so what kind of pictures did you take with this? But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. I think he did. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. He only speaks in do's. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Okay. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember, you're talking to a child. Let's just get Mia to talk to him. His pout! This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. His pout is adorable. I went to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Let's press him. Press all of the conversation. Press it. Press the testimony. I taped every show and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. You already see the contradiction? Well, I say you probably see the contradiction. That's only because I can't remember much of everything. Let's see. Went through the woods with all. Because didn't the lady say something about the child getting in one of the pictures? Is that what it is? Okay, but I'm gonna press all of these. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. That security lady is always yelling. Right, please continue. It has to do with the pictures, but not like you think. In terms of the cameras, because of the... Would it be the scrapbook? How am I supposed to talk if you keep cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Ah, yes, Edgeworth. Shush and let the child speak. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow. Oh, go back. That's this. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? Oh, wait. Wait. Where? What time frame did he actually get into the studio? What time frame was he in the studio? You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Okay, let's see this. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Tall and skinny. Are you sure it was the guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Tall and skinny. Who constitute as tall and skinny? This jackhammer is definitely... He's bulked up with muscle. So is Will Powers. Who's tall and skinny? And you couldn't tell if it was male or female. Where's the Steel Samurai? Took him down. Let's see what this is. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this is. If you had your camera, You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? That seems wrong. Cody always carries it. That's what he says. Use gentle words, but be firm. I think that's it. Is it? He always it says he always carries the camera on him, and he was hesitating when he was speaking. He's also pouting. See if I can present to him the camera. Cody, what you just said seems a little, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. So why did he say he didn't have his camera if he always has the camera on him? Liar! What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Do you not know what a camera is? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of new, a new sort of camera. How do I explain this? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You didn't bring it, did you? Or you did bring it, did you? Didn't you? Oh, he's crying. Don't cry. Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so Edgeworth, I swear. I don't care if he's a child or prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? This child. He's both equally adorable as he is annoying. So did you have the camera and did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. If you're too busy watching, why do you have a scrapbook that contains victory scenes in every battle the Steel Samurai has won? Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. He has lied once more. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong with Steel Samurai rules. Okay, so I'm gonna present his scrapbook at that one. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. We're still gonna press, but I think that's where I should present some evidence. So why didn't you use it? Shut up, Edgeworth. He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So I like how Edgeworth is getting angry at the fact that I'm starting to interrupt him when he's... God. Okay. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. That seems wrong. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happens. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham! So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. What does that mean? How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? This is a camera. We can get this from the camera, I think. Why? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? The samurai kick and a samurai punch. Samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about that. So he did... So if he did that, then he didn't use the spear. 1 second, I'm gonna take a sip of my Fresca. I think I should, let's press harder on this one. Cody, what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the important part. Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses the samurai slap? Ha ha ha, Edgeworth. Ha ha. My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the oh my gosh. You may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, I mean, if he's saying a samurai kick, slap, punch, where's the spear? They make tree sap flavored Fresca. No, they don't. It's regular Fresca. Oh no. Oh, my throat's very dry today. Mia's scary right now. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. It's because he left beforehand. Is that what it is? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Shut. New digital camera could have cared. He was watching something else. He couldn't watch it. Ugh. I'm trying to think. What would it be? It's forest stirred flavor. It's regular Fresca. You guys are so mean. What would it be? He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else and show evidence. Well, what could I possibly show? Why wouldn't he watch? Would it be the... It wouldn't be the spear, would it? Oh, maybe he was fumbling with the camera. Remember that he always gets a picture of the fight, so what would he have been looking at instead of the fight? He would be looking at the camera because he said he wasn't... He said he wasn't good with using the new camera yet. So then would I show evidence and use the camera? Or say he was watching something else? Because both seem would be a logical thing to say, but I think the camera would be more conclusive. You're smart. You're giving me hints so my little brain can catch up. So should we say show evidence? Oh, I already clicked it. Never mind. Save and try it. I already did it. Evidence. Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It's because of the camera. I'm hoping that's what it is. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah. Correct. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at this critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey, oh my goodness. Also, does this kid have jaundice? The sclera of his eyes are yellow. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Jeez, I had the same problem. My sister told me it might be due to drinking too much mint tea. Mint tea is delicious. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Ooh. He pouts. Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Mia does mean business. Look at her. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh, don't cry. It's okay. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. But that's all that happens. Yep. Oh, that looks mischievous there. I highly doubt it. Binti is too good to be bad at, but I will do research. Cody needs discipline. He needs to tell the truth. Anything strange in that testimony? Yes, there is. I'm not sure. Come on. But I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. We're gonna press it all. I'm pretty sure it's just really the last part I need to press. The Steel Samurai had just escaped the villain. Tell me about this. Did you see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Oh, they're gonna equate that to him and his, hurt ankle. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. The lens button opened, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happens. Yep. That seems wrong. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? No, I'm sure he did. Yeah, press him hard. Now, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. The scrapbook. The scrapbook. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. I love Phoenix. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. No, you didn't. Erased? You erased them? That's a lie. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? Seems wrong. It's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what the kid's all about. feel like maybe I should do something with the scrapbook. Would it be the scrapbook? I feel like the scrapbook would be... I'm gonna try presenting the scrapbook. Take a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Let's give it a go. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I get them all. I've never missed one. Perfect collection. Remember what he just said? Why those why he would save those pictures? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Always figuring it out before my message shows up. We're connected through an invisible umbilical cord. You're feeding me information directly to my brain, and somehow it's working. Would you keep it for your album? Yes, he would. Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. What? I think we finally discovered the truth. No way, what's happening? What is he realizing? What a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Wait, hold on. Huh? Wait, hold on. What? Wait. Why would he delete the... hold on, I'm confused. Wait, hold on. Why was there no picture in the album from that day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? The Steel Samurai didn't... Whoa. Sorry, you're yelling. He might have snuck in dressed in the costume. Why would he have... The Steel Samurai didn't win? Is that what it is? The right one, yes. I think it's because the Steel Samurai didn't win. I can only think of one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. That is true. Then why would he delete it if he supposedly was victorious? Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. He had to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Oh, I was equally as confused. Order, I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Don't cry, Cody. Oh no, he's crying. Oh my god, such a face. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Oh, baby! Okay, you're right. That the Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wait. Okay, I'm having a theory here. Because I'm remembering some things. I'm remembering some things from the beginning. There was little to no blood in the outfit of the evil magistrate. You would think somebody who's pierced in the chest with a spear, that there would be a lot of blood. And I'm also confused. The monkey was not down at the time. If the monkey was not down at the time, it would have been... Because it was down from 2:15 to 4 p.m., but the monkey was not down. So if the Steel Samurai actually got hurt around that time frame, what if it didn't happen in Studio 1, but it happened in Studio 2? Oh my god, don't cry, Cody! Cody, it's fine. Steel Samurai is still victorious. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's all this about? Wait, there was no victim? The Steel Samurai was the victim. Wait. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let's save. I forgot. Oh god. I completely forgot that I could save while doing this. So if I have a moment, I can just reload. Okay, so I'm confused. So I think it was either Steel Samurai was the victim or there was no victim. Seems weird though. Yeah, it was the Steel Samurai that fell. I'd be crying too if wore a sword on my back. How the heck could he pull it out? Okay, the Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Yeah, yes, it was a costume change. So somebody changed him from being in the Steel Samurai suit to being in the magistrate, because there's no blood on the evil magistrate's clothing. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. But wasn't he tall? Jackhammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Sparrow's foot injury. But wait. Hello, pretty elf lady. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Hasn't Mr. Hammer gone to the Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. That seems weird. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why, though? But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Cody? I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Not me, what way? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Ooh. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Now if you're gonna look at me like that. Oh, this poor child. Okay, what's the picture? Show me, show me, show me. That's Studio 2. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? That's Studio 2. I agree, Your Honor, that evidence, it isn't decisive evidence, but it's... No, keep it. It's Studio 2. Wait, Phoenix. What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. It's Studio 2. It all happened in Studio 2. That's why there's a bent fence. Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. Don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's something glaringly decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in the photo. We just point at the 2, the bottom of the 2. It's 2. Take that! Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? That's not a 1. That's a 2. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. So then... Edgeworth caught on really quickly. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. How are you a judge? I'll use the studio guide map. It all happened in Studio 2. So somebody changed him out of the evil magistrate costume into, well, no, out of the Steel Samurai costume into the magistrate costume and dragged the body to Studio 1. However, what we do see in the photo is taken at the time of the murder. It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo, Your Honor. Here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place in Studio 2. It took place in Studio 2. Take that! Yeah, take that, Edgeworth. You lying stinky butthole. I see. What would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo? Your Honor, I find it significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. If the trailer is there, the path was blocked. No filming is done there. Yeah. But how could they do that all during a 15-minute break? I don't think that happens in a 15-minute break. It happened. What if it happened earlier in the day? If the time of the murder was around the time that is the time that he actually died, and the monkey's head was still on. If the monkey head was still on the statue, and it happened at 2:15, it would have been earlier, the day that he actually died. What if he with the fence? What if he hurt himself on the fence and it took him a while to die from that? Here we go again with the ball. And the time of death would be different, wouldn't it? It would be different because the monkey head was still attached. People do a lot of crazy things during a break, that is true. I don't know which one would be the right answer for this, though. Your Honor, I find it significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there, the path was blocked, and no filming is done there. Would it be because no filming is done there? I'm confused. Oh, which one? The trailer, maybe? Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah, the autopsy said he died at 2:30. And the monkey's head down was supposedly from 2:15 to 4 o'clock. I wonder if there would have been a timestamp on that picture, too. What if he was already dead? Well, what was the whole reason that they were trying to convince everyone it was Studio 1? In Studio 1. Because of the trailer? You gotta remember, I'm very smooth-brained today. Lack of sleep does thing to intelligence. Would it be the trailer? I think it may be because of the trailer. That's the whole reason they were trying to convince everyone it was in studio. Oh no, because the path was blocked. That's why everyone was trying to convince that it happened in Studio 1 because the path was blocked. Because it would have exonerated everyone in Studio 2. Then should I say the path was blocked? Hi! Hello, hello. Oh my god, I'm not sure what the right answer would be. I'm gonna say the path was blocked. Wait. I know you're trying to just give me the answer. Give me the answer. If you know it, give me the answer because I'm stupid right now. They have very vague answers. Is it the studio? The trailer was there? I know you're trying to be vague, but give me the answer if you can. Yeah, everyone in the trailer's not a suspect, so we should say the trailer then. Is that what you're saying? As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day meeting... Okay, good. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Damn, this delay? What about the delay? How bad's the delay? The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, victim went into the Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scenes of the crime in Studio 2. My messages take forever to get to you. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was in Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, maybe he's trying to relive his glory days. Be the main character, not the villain. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim's jackhammer stole the costume. Yeah, I do have proof. It's the picture. It's the picture. I have proof. You do? Oh, he's so flabbergasted. Now that they're so surprised, I'm suddenly much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. It's the picture. It's the picture. Wait, no, that can't be right. I've got to have some proof that will knock their socks off. What? Can I not choose that? Oh, the sleeping pills, maybe. Yeah, I wanted to be a hero for a change. This case is very good, but the two next are even better. I can't wait for the other ones. I know that the cases get longer as it continues on, but I'm excited. I don't think that I've ever played those ones either, and I can't remember anything about this game, so it's like very exciting going through this. What would be the conclusive evidence? Would it be the sleeping pills that is proof that he stole this? Do that. This is an empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Speculations, but good speculations. Ah. I'm sliding down in my chair again. Wait a moment, that bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprints. Fingerprints on the bottle, maybe? Test Powers' blood, because we can't test his blood because the sleeping pills would have already worn off by then. So it would be fingerprints on the bottle. I'm scared now. I'm saving more often. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. What if it doesn't show Mr. Hammer's fingerprints? What if it shows somebody else's? Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Oh boy. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai scene by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Because he's trying to live his glory days. Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of work. Yeah, it is a lot of work. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension, so we gotta make it count. So, first things first, I definitely want to check out Studio 2, because there's a few things that I want to look at. I'm pretty sure there's some other things in Studio 2 as well. Oh, we've been in there for a while. That was a close one. You were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. Hi, Mystery. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. We're not confident by any means, Mr. Powers. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me? I don't think we should be telling this to the client. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Yeah, that's a great way to boost this man's confidence. I wasn't kidding. Of course you weren't, Phoenix. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. We're right, thanks. Greetings, hello! We're getting down to business. Yes, I would like to save. So we'll use the second save for not making blunders. I'll go ahead and save it there too. Just so it's up to date with both of them. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. To defeat the Huns. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya's back. So what happens? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is the motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. That sounds like a lot of people can get falsely accused doing that. So under the system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, if we have no time to waste. Okay. Okay, so let's ask Maya some questions. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? What, you mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, well, Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. I like how we're giving her a full recap. Well, she had no idea what was going on. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here, so no, I haven't noticed anything. Maybe we should go talk to WP. Powers, right. Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to Will Powers first before anything else. So as you found out, there's a high chance the real crime scene is Studio 2. In that case, Will Powers is the only one who couldn't be. Yeah, because the poor man was drugged up, sleeping in his own dressing room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look at me like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I could do either. Maya, I love you. Maya, I swear Maya's the comedy relief. Other than like your usual regular comments and comedic moments. Maya really she catches you off guard. It's like, ha ha ha, I'm useless as well. Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, back to me. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. Genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. I would like to know those rumors. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. What if the Steel Samurai is not really made by him, but made by Vasquez? I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Oh my god, Phoenix. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? And then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he's my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That was when he began appearing in little productions at Global. Didn't he get injured? Is that what it was? I could see why he wouldn't be able to do like the really, really big, he wouldn't be able to do the big acting. This makes me wonder, was it really him in the suit or was it someone else? How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. There is a secret going on here. Okay, sir, thank you so much for your information. Can I present this to you? Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais up here at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. It means so much to these kids, you know? Oh, I like that. Okay, can I present this one as well? Is that really Jackhammer inside that suit? He's the only one who it could have been. No, I don't think that's right. But why would he? Yeah, why? You're the medium. Why don't you summon Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself? Give me about 3 more years. Look at us, the 2 novices. He says it wasn't him. He says it wasn't him on the suit, so. Okay. So let's go back to the studio. Hello, Miss Oldbag. Hello, lady. Hi? The old windbag sure is quiet today. Are you okay? You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. I think she's having a mental breakdown. I bet we could even eat the donuts in the guard station if we wanted. Don't touch those. You eat, you die. Yeah, don't take her donuts. Don't touch her food. Phew, she's alive. May I talk to you? Let's talk about the producer. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Like, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Okay. What about Manila? Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's a soft... Oh, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. So, I can see that. Oh, why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, Maya, don't ask, please. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. No, don't. We want to keep Maya pure. Don't expose her to this kind of world. About Mr. Hammer. Oh. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. She's a die-hard fan. She's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. I mean, you're seeing the actor version of him, not his actual person. Okay, so I really want to go to Studio 2 first, but go to the employee area, see if there's anything different. Let's not go down that road, Maya. Yeah, we're gonna keep Maya away from that kind of information. We don't need her knowing about that kind of thing, those kinds of things. Don't let Maya on the internet. The internet is scary and you see things that you don't want to see. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Oh, it's Gumshoe! No touching. What? Gumshoe, I need to investigate. What's wrong with you? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, I guess that could be a little dramatic at times. Yes, Yes. You're the one that causes the most amount of issues, Gumshoe. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, the traces thereof. Okay. I'll talk to you and then we'll examine around. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. I don't think you're gonna be able to find that. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Yes! So I want to do that on the plates that are in Studio 2 as well. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Is he not going to do it while I'm here? Well, the test solution on the plate changed color, alright. Oh, well, there we go. So the food on the plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Yes. I would also want to do that at the plates that are in Studio 2, but I'm not sure if that's possible. Let's see, the investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, Paul, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. What? Don't feel bad for Edgeworth. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? He's probably having an aneurysm. Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Yeah, he's having an aneurysm. His blood pressure's a tad bit high today. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, it's crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles. Huh? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that's good. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. I wonder, could anyone else have touched this as well? But I guess they would have said something about unknown fingerprints too. Okay, so let's examine. It's a half-finished backdrop for the stage. Looks like a castle, probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. That great soul lying there. They've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Well, I don't think that you would put duct tape on that to keep it in place. Duct tape only does so much. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Don't know about that. So that's about the same. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Yes, they do. So let's take a look at these. The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. So this one's like pretty much the same. Okay, so let's go inside. Let's go inside his dressing room. Double check anything else. Oh, look who it is. Why are you here? Get out of the crime scene. What are you doing here? Not necessarily the crime scene, but... Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... Excuse you? Why are you saying that? You don't know what's going on in the trial. Gumshoe means well and he's trying to do his job. He's just not deliberately... He's not deliberately trying to give you a hard time. Well, I mean, sometimes he is. He's quite a nice guy when you get to know him. I mean, he is a nice guy, but he's definitely very much abused by Edgeworth. Yes, I'm really grateful, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. Oh, Maya. Talk. I jumped to conclusions as well. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. What's the rumor? The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. What kind of dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, the bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio in Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. Wait. I thought... Didn't Mr. Hammer got hurt, didn't he? At some point? They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set. Was that trailer part of the film set, then? What the? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what the Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. And Nick, say something. I have no control. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, maybe the scrapbook. And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. Yeah, this works. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think that you would understand that better than anyone. But we're also talking to an assistant who probably equally does not have as much power. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studio is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident from 5 years ago. Okay. What happened 5 years ago? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up, and that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. What else does she know? We'll try asking her if she'll talk. I don't think she's gonna talk to me after supposedly accusing Mr. Hammer of doing some things. One of the actors died. Don't be that surprised, Maya. Someone up top is responsible. It sounds like it. I'm still I am also still suspicious of Penny, but I don't know what to do about it. Oh wait, maybe I can I present to her anything? Anything else? What's that? An empty bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. Now I'm really confused. Okay. This? I'm sorry, not sure what to make of that. And what about this? So this photo was Mr. Hammer all along? It seems that way. Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Are we sure it's Mr. Hammer, though? I'm still very confused about who the actual murderer is. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you just take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer, it's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. It's okay, she doesn't have rabies, it's fine. Let's ask about 5 years ago if she'll say anything. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Ah! Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about that accident. It was during the filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I think the people don't understand that there is a process when it comes to investigating murders. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yeah, I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Should we say it might be. Yeah, it is the sleeping pills. What's that little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Right here, this plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Oh. Oh. I feel bad if we're gonna crush this woman's hopes and dreams. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, the paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. Mafia? I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Or Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. What's this? A photograph. Ooh, how does she have this picture? This picture... Isn't that Vasquez? This is the trailer in Studio 2. Ah, isn't that where the bent part in the fence is too? Vasquez is crazy with power. I would assume so. She has connections with the mafia. Hammer was supposed to fight a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Oh, ooh, oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Let me get a closer look at this. Yeah, I think that's the... I think that is the broken piece of fence that is right next to the trailer like that. Okay. How did a paparazzi get so close to take a picture like that? Okay. Can I present to you the picture of Powers? Or what could be Powers in the Steel Samurai outfit? Okay. No, we're gonna move on to Studio 2 now. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right, but why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Maybe the producer. So it won't let me go into Studio 1 anymore, so we can just go outside Studio 2. Time to put Vasquez and the Russians in jail. Are we sure that's what it is, though? October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. See, there's no T-bones. There's no bones on those plates. Hello? Vasquez? Hello? Hi! Hello! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. She is lost. She's lost in her mind. I'm watching the clouds. Yeah, okay, good. That's good to know. Are you clearing your mind out? That's all she had to say, apparently. I'm gonna examine around. See, if they ate a T-bone steak, there would be bones here. Is this where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate? There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate the T-bone steaks too. Doesn't look like it, because there's no bones. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. Because there's no bones! There's no bones! What's this? Generator, apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. I feel like there's something with that, though. A light van for moving stuff and equipment around. They've kept in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd be fine to run. Run fine? It'd run fine. Like, you don't have a driver's license? Yeah, but look, I have this. A picture is forming in your head? Hmm. van. Is there something about the van? I'm pretty sure there is, but yeah, right there. That's broken. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. See, it won't let me look at it other than just pointing it out. So maybe I can give the I can show the picture to Vasquez. These look like the materials for making a moving set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Okay, so before I talk to... No, maybe I should just talk to Vasquez. Looks like you gotta draw her attention, but how? I think a very, very persuasive photo is in order. But let's see if she'll actually say anything about Mr. Hammers. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Shush, what? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. You do something next, she's really ticking me off. Yep. Okay. You want to talk after you see this photo? I know things too. I know things too. She's not even looking. Where? Well, what? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbagnick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid the incident from the press, didn't you? You used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind? What about the wind? It's gone stronger, don't you think, the wind? Are you speaking to me in cryptic messages? Well, how could they get that dude that died to Studio One in 15 minutes? The van? The only question that remains is who? That is true, that they could get them to Studio One in the van and nobody would be able to see the dead body. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it once more inside the trailer. Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? Don't kill me. What, did you think I wasn't gonna follow you? Well then, what are we talking about? Okay. Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Because I know what she did. Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you can control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Why do I feel like this is gonna go a completely different route than what we think is going to happen? Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him, and to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Oh, she's finally getting a little bit aggressive. Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it... Oh, would it be to equate an accident? Is that what she said? No, no way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? Why are you sweating then? Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Of course you can't. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the thing is, if depending on how sensitive somebody is, they could have felt that it was their that it was their fault. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. the only copy of that photo is the one you hold. No, I'm not giving it to you. In this game, you gotta do some stupid things to progress, such as something later, something you know you shouldn't do. She had ties with gangsters who apparently had enough to pull control of the studio. What was happening? What? This is valuable evidence. Oh. Okay. I see. What is it bad that I gave her? I should have saved. Oh, I should have saved. Maxie. Maxie, help. Maxie, there's the mafia here right now. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Oh no. Oh no. The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. What? Wait! Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Wait. Did I make a mistake? Gumshoe! Gumshoe's here! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Yes, Gumshoe! Ah, I'm saved! Very well, appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Are we gonna get her on the witness stand too? Oh my god, we're saved. Oh my god, we're saved. Gumshoe! Gumshoe, I could hug you! Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. No, it's okay, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared. Oh my, it's okay. Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Okay, hold on, let me save. Ooh. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Good job, Gumshoe. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Oh my god, I'm alive. I'm alive. No, mister, I never doubted Gumshoe. He's just annoying sometimes. It causes issues. I never said he was a bad person. Well, Nick, look this... Oh, hold on. I got too excited. Let me take a sip of Fresca real quick. My throat keeps, like, getting itchy. So it keeps messing up the way I speak. Gumshoe was there for a while, but you almost got killed because the dude was practicing his entrance. Hey, but if he didn't stall for a little bit, he probably wouldn't have gotten all the information and heard everything that was going on. So it was actually good of him to stall for a little bit until last minute. Yeah, who is at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Oh, now it's to be continued? Are we going into the trial? We didn't really find out much. We didn't find out too much, but I guess this works out. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. I'm so scared. Hi, Edgeworth. Court is on session of the trial of Mr. Powers. Prosecution is ready and the defense is ready. She's trying to make excuses for her mans. For my mans? Whose mans? Mans? Gumshoe. I just like Gumshoe. She's a nice person. I'm telling you now, there's something you'll have to do later in the game that is a completely stupid move, but it's the only way to progress. Is it like in a later case? I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. I hope. Very well. Edgeworth seems to be a bit on edge today. Edgy Edgeworth on edge. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Ooh, we're starting off with Vasquez. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Oh, I'm afraid of how this is gonna go. Is she gonna be cooperative? Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. Why is there a question mark with that? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Edgeworth, you need to compose yourself. We're gonna have more of these. Hey, I mean, you need some moon logic in this kind of game to spice things up. That is true, that you need to think out of the box when it comes to Phoenix Wright games. Because all of these people are shenanigans. This would not hold up in real court. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. We don't know if she did it specifically. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Okay. Let's pick all this apart. Enter the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at noon, sharp, and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Wait, so at one point you went to the studio? Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. That's a lie, because there's no bones. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. See, here's the picture. If he really got skewered with the samurai spear, wouldn't there be a lot more blood? So he was definitely changed he was definitely changed into the evil magistrate suit. We're not sure specifically if it was Mr. Hammer that was in the steel samurai suit, but he was definitely put into the evil magistrate suit. You should see the anime. The lawyers are all airbenders. Okay. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. Okay. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be too risky to walk with... What with that monkey's head toppling over? Too risky to walk, okay. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay. We're gonna press everything. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this... Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I moved too quickly. She's very stoic. She says little to nothing, which I guess is understandable, because if she's dealing with the mafia, you have to be tight-lipped. So, noon to 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. That's... Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Excuse you, we need this conversation so we can figure things out, Edgeworth. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth, and please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. It hurts my ears. Oh my goodness. So let's see this. What exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you can try remembering. The meeting ended at 4 and their rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it would be between those 2 times. You'd think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Mr. Edgeworth. It is completely shut down. Fatigued. Hold on, you had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Studio 2 van. Alright. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Edgeworth, are you just trying to prove something here? Oh, well, never mind. No, he's just too gung-ho. It was a 15-minute break. Yeah, here is this part. They did not eat T-bone steaks. One person is enough. Oh my god. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that that proved she didn't eat the steak. Did I have anything on the court records for that? I don't think so. Pretty sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Where would I... In between noon sharp and ended at 4. There was a rehearsal and went on the studios. And a large bone. Maybe I use this one. Okay, so I'm gonna save. And I think I present the bone, the T-bone steak one. Yeah, you have evidence. I think it's a T-bone steak. The steak plate. Because their plates did not have a bone on it, and this one's emphasizing the bone, other than the sleeping pills. The newer Phoenix Wright series games added a backlog button, starting with Dual Destinies. Yes, I remember in Dual Destinies that they had a backlog. This, you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. So it is really nice in terms of that, but I'm glad they added the backlog later. I think it's this. Ha, as I thought. Huh? You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. And none of those plates have bones. Yet there were no bones on the plate. The plates were bare. Ooh, did you see that face? Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You ate the bone too. You can make some stupid comments. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like oh, the incinerator. Ooh. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying you ate the bone too? Yeah, don't you eat the bones and the meat? It's full of calcium. I do not recommend you doing that. Last Mr. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Ooh. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Hi, Edgeworth. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here it was worrying that today would be boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. I'm scared. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. You couldn't, could you? Man, she has some strength if she could just skewer someone. Well, I don't think that... Maybe he wasn't actually skewered with the... I don't think that he was actually skewered. Maybe he also fell onto that. What if he also fell onto that? What if that's how he was skewered? It wasn't the samurai spear, it was the fence. So should we say something along the lines of I don't know, or no, she couldn't. You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Am I right that he died the same way that the other guy did? Have I gained a wrinkle back? Ooh. Am I on the right track? I think I am. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon because he died like this. I'm pretty sure this is it. Big brain. Wrong, Mr. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now that to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my... Wait, did I do the wrong one? What? Huh? Oh, wait. Ah, I've lost my big brain moment. I'm pretty sure it was it. I'm pretty sure it would be that. Should we? Wait, maybe it's because it was broken. Hold on. Oh yes, okay. Okay, no, big brain's back. Good thing they didn't penalize you here. I would have just loaded the save if that happened. But this is the murder weapon. Not so fast. I got too excited that I did the picture. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That is true, because it is a prop. It is a prop. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what your silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you gonna take the prosecutor station here, Fesquez? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. I know what it is. I know what it is. Because think about it, for a prop that is used in a kids show, that is also used for action scene run-throughs. It's not going to be sharp enough to be able to pierce a man's chest through thick muscle and a rib cage. You would have to fall on it. Well, Mr. Ray, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Hammer? Yes. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Ray. That is true, but don't look at me. I'm pretty sure of this. Yes. I just presented this too early. Whoa, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Now everyone knows the picture. Order. If I can't have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close kept secret of the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? You're catching on, Edgeworth. Are you saying yes? What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Ooh, has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It was 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. And she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. She's sweating. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. One of Peach's very catchphrases, don't look at me. I do say that a lot, don't I? I say that way too much. Ironic, isn't it? She's sweating. Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the span of a 15-minute break? I think so, yes. I don't know if you could have done it by your lonesome, though, but you do have henchmen with you, so that can't be ruled out. How could I have disposed of the body? The van. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, I mean, if you put the body inside the van, you can change the clothing in the van and place him in there. Well, Miss Wright, how could she have dealt with this body? She couldn't deal with it, but she could move it. She had another way. You're right? Are you sure you're right? she had another way? What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance, a car, you would say? A van? An equipment van? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Ooh! Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Oh! Ah! We're getting there, we're getting there. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to the Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Use the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Objection! I object your objection. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Oh, here's the problem. Was he a conspirator? I mean, he looks like one. You can't deny that. Because he was also... Because the thing is, he is being told... Or we've been told that he would do anything for her. He was at her beck and call. Of course he would. He wouldn't knowingly do that. Problem, the path was walked at 2:15 to 4 o'clock. That is true, but I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna go. But the thing is, I think that this all happened before the monkey fell down, because Cody said that the monkey was still intact at that time. I think so. He wouldn't knowingly do that, but I think he was this conspirator. What do you guys think? Let's save. Would he have understood? Oh, I've lost my role. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know. I say sue them all. So Jack, you're saying he was a conspirator? You think he was a conspirator? Okay, let's say of course he was. The monkey was still intact when Hammer went to the studio, but the confrontation happened after 2:30 after the head fell. Okay. Of course, Salmonella had to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. So does that mean that it's in the costume, the bloody costume's in the van? Oh, the incinerator. Yeah, they could have burned it. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? We're getting there. We're getting there. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. What was fun? Use the forest, Peach. Trust your instincts. Feel, don't think. So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Ah? Ah? Come on. Just say something for... Are you serious? What? What? giving me a headache. Are you sure I did it, Mr. Wright? You just engaged in battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Fudge. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. She has the confidence. She has iron will. She has steel-worthy confidence. Oh my god. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. No, don't make me second guess myself. Order, Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Oh, he's also flabbergasted. Of course it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Ah, Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? What? She is so stubborn. You're right. Oh my god. I have a headache. This is giving me a headache. Should we press? Hold on. So let's look here. I know it's the 2:15 between 4 o'clock. This is the hard part. This is the hard part. Also, wouldn't there be blood inside the van? There was no way they could get rid of the blood in such a short amount of time, too. Across the city. Testify again. Gotta go down swinging. Okay, so testify again, Vasquez. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I've said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions to get the same answers. A waste of time. I think not. I think not. To come so far only to fail. No, we haven't failed yet. It seems there's no further questions. No. No, there's more. I know there's more. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection! Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Oh my god, Edgeworth, please. Please. I see very well. Huh? What is happening? I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Edgeworth is wanting to get to the truth, too. I see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Edgeworth, you're supposed to be the smart one. What is going on? Indeed, verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. Ooh, okay, that looks like that'll help. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Edgeworth is stalling. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? I think Edgeworth, is getting to his previous no nonsense. He does not, I don't think that he wants to have a guilty verdict. Because didn't he become a prosecutor to have the ultimate truth? Maybe he's getting back to what his principles were beforehand. Edgeworth, my boy, he only cares about the truth. Yes, that is what it is. He wants the truth, But I think what Phoenix Wright said before, that he was slipping, that he didn't have the same morals as he did in the beginning. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. So she purposely left even though there was a murder happening. You see no issue in this testimony? She left. Okay. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Less win at any cost, more work with defense to discover the truth. Yes. Okay. Where was the assistant? What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Oh, I can... Is it bad if I press harder on any of these? So if she arrived 10 minutes before... And he's just in the background, not really important? Okay. Oh, hold on. Gotta reset the Elgato. There was some crusty audio there. Are we sure that she's not actually important? We'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. Let's save. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, and who could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help? Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Also, who's allowing this lady to smoke in the courtroom? The witness will continue her testimony. Assistant was there Okay, so the assistant was there. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There's a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Ah. Yes. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around. You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. It is a kangaroo court. We're all over the place. Without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting in that location. No one noticed he was missing. How rude. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. Yeah, she also went home like nothing happens. Like, she wanted to be completely out of this situation. But for what reason? For what reason? Yeah, why would you call the police? What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Ah. Like this room, right now, with the awkwardness. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Because we're all terrified, Maya. Someone should do something to lighten things up. I don't think that we can lighten things up in a courtroom while discussing murder. Hold back the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Press harder. Is this game all the way to Apollo Justice? I think this one is the trio, so there's the trilogy. The 3 different games. I think so. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's words? Seems so. Perhaps not. I don't think so. Have you met Detective Gumshoe? He's a little eccentric. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I think we probably can. It's the first 3. Which one's Apollo Justice? Is Apollo Justice the one with... Oh, no. Apollo Justice was the other character in the red suit. Since this is the 4th game. Yeah, this is the entire trilogy. I don't think that I have... Unfortunate typo. Where's the typo? Oh, no, I see the typo now. That is unfortunate. Oh, no. Apollo Justice is the 4th game, and the star's the guy. Yeah, Apollo Justice. I remember now. Apollo Justice can be seen as its own thing, like you don't need to play the trilogy. Yeah, I kind of want to go through the majority of the games, but I don't know if I'll specifically play Apollo Justice before playing the most recent one. But I do want to get through the trilogy. Oh, here we go. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. You think you have a choice here? But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Dual Destinies was one of my favorites. I think I have that one on the DS. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do so to have them stolen. Or used as evidence. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to the studio 1 for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. There. Oh, that's a sentence there. Why would you say that? That's a weird answer there. Why didn't you think that you wouldn't have to bring your notes? Oh, well, there's a murder that happened. You didn't know of the murder. Who could think of rehearsing after that? You would have brought your notes even before you knew of the murder. No, hold on. That's a weird... No, Phoenix.
Objection!
Thank you, Edgeworth, please. Yeah, please say something. Please say something about that, Edgeworth. It has completely flown over Phoenix Wright's head. Please say something. Miss Vesquez said that she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Thank you, Edgeworth. Thank you, Edgeworth. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. I keep pressing the court record. What you've just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the persecution would make such a move. Because Phoenix Wright is a dumb dummy, didn't pick it up. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? No, he wants to know the truth. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vesquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Edgeworth is helping. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. You said there was a murder. You don't change your testimony for that. Is she gonna say his ankle now? The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. There, yep, there she goes. She said it. How would you know about the injury if you guys were in... You guys wouldn't have been together for that. You wouldn't have known. How did I know? Yeah, how'd you know? Sal, he told me. Sal, no, there wouldn't have been any way for you to know. Well, maybe it was due to... well, hold on. That seems wrong. That seems very wrong. It seems wrong. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I say it was then. When exactly did you arrive at... Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, back off for a second. Where'd it go? Yeah, that is... It says Hammer was injured. I read that way too quickly. He was not... See, what can I put here, though? Okay, hold on. Let me press this, too. 10 minutes before. Can I... let me press harder on this one again. Okay, well then what would I be able to... Oh! The photo, I believe, because... Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. He knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo. Because that picture, he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Aha! I already said it was Sal who told me. But Salmonella, or Mr. Salmonella was also the one who said that Mr. Powers was hurt, not Mr. Hammer. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you it was the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard... You saw Hammer limping? Oh, These kinds of answers to the questions makes me nervous. We say we saw him limping? No, you heard Mr. Manila wrong? You saw him limping? You agree? Okay, we'll go with Webs. Let's see what happens. So he pretended to... Okay, okay. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hamper limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. Oh yeah, because she was there with him. That makes sense. Thank you, thank you. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when he was doing... And when was he doing this? Well, it would have had to been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's how you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Okay, we're on a roll here. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. I hate this. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he had fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. You don't always have to have a motive to kill someone. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Can I prove she had a motive? She looks very distraught when that happened. Like, not as distraught as Mr. Hammer. Maybe she knew? What if she knew the person who was in the suit? Or the person that died in the accident? The dirty secret, you're right, you don't need a motive. Given that she was using him thoroughly, why would she want him dead? Maybe did she kill... Is the person that got into the accident... Hold on, I'm gonna turn... where's my light? There we go. What if she knew the person in the accident? It might have been someone she cared about. That's true. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Let's save. I think that's what it is. You need no motive to kill someone, Peach 2022. Don't quote me on that. It might have been someone she cared about. No, it's the other way around. The photo is the only guess. But what if it also happened exactly as before? What if it was also an accident? Someone did have a motive, just not Vasquez? I have proof and I'll show it to you. Present to the court evidence as Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Vasquez is not the one with the motive? And did I choose wrong? I wouldn't even know what to present. Would it just be the photo? Try that. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Think about it, who had a motive to kill? I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. That is true, but why would she want him dead? Maybe it was an accident. This case is currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. It really doesn't bring complete. He went to kill her? That's definitely a thing. Maybe she was protecting herself? Bringing us to the present day in Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it... Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. It was as if Mr. Hammer who had killed... It was as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. Going off of what you guys said, she had no motive. Yes, the kicker. Hammer's the one with the motive. That makes sense because she's been blackmailing him this entire time. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Oh, the music. What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, there went the pipe. Why is she so angry, though? So you did do it, didn't you? Oh, here we go. Oh, she's actually being compliant. Yes, I'm guilty. It was me. Oh, what? Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel... Oh, I feel like she did know him then. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die, please. Oh. Okay, so they did know each other. The music gets me every time. The music is so good in this game. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Case closed. Her pipe is no more. The music's amazing. It adds to the atmosphere so much. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm as collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Well, I mean, Edgeworth, if you've understood exactly what I've been through today in the past few days, I think you would say this was a miracle nonetheless. I mean, have you seen the people that I've had to deal with, the way that I've had to get evidence? This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. He's not guilty anymore. Woo! That is all. This court is adjourned. Big brain Peach. No, I'm not entirely big brain. I sometimes get ahead of myself and then I report the wrong things. You guys are very helpful. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. This baby. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Maybe it's because... Yeah. Because he was beloved. He's the beloved hero. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because he was the main character. Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. That's all. For what that's all about. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in kids' show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. This man's such a sweetheart. Thank you, I'm just glad it's all over. So am I, so am I. Phoenix is gonna need some sleep after this. Congratulations, WP. Aww. Will Powers is such a teddy bear. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh. Oh, nobody's told him. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Edgeworth is here? Oh, hi. What's wrong? Don't look at me like that. Say something, right? What do you want me to say? You came up to me. I'm not good at small talk? Huh? What do you want me to say? I don't think that's a good idea. You don't don't waste any time gloating, do you? I mean, what did you come over here for? What were you expecting? Why do you look like that? Are you disappointed? Oh. No, really, I want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sneef. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Do you watch The Steel Samurai too? No, maybe he's not lying. Maybe he watches it as well. Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again. We've been friends before. The tension between Miles and Phoenix. I mean, he acts like a, what, a tsundere? Her, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. What? Why is that? Oh, why does that feel like? It feels like something's going on there. I mean, look at the pose. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. What kind of unnecessary feelings? You want to elaborate? Unnecessary feelings. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. Aw, he's an angry boy. Edgeworth really lives up to his name in terms of his edginess. Listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Sir, you're a prosecutor and What? There's no way that we will not see each other. That's what I came here to tell you. What, are you quitting? Because I'm not. Mr. Wright, I feel equally as confused as you. Was that guy your friend? Probably. What friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. And we were friends. And they were friends. They were friends. Did you know Edgeworth's ringtone is the Steel Samurai's theme song? Is it? I knew he watched it. Things are about to get real ugly. They used to be friends. Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? I mean, you've only known me for so long. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? There's some secrets here. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh, it's the Pink Princess! Nick, this is it. This is the new show. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? No, no thanks. We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll... Wait, gets to play the lead. Are they in the princess suit? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Oh wait, hold on. Did they... They said that Will Powers was the main character again. Did they put him in the princess suit? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I don't want to start the next one. Don't start the next one. Wait, no. Don't start the next one. Wait. No. Stop. Don't start the next one. Hold it there. Hold it there. So it looks like the next one's going to be... Well, hold on. Actually, let me do this. Let's close, since we saved. Go back in. So yeah, the Pink Princess is an actual sequel to the Steel Samurai in universe. But more? No, I can't continue more. Yeah, turnabout goodbyes. Okay, so that's the next one. So it is Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and then Trials and Tribulations. That's what's in this one. But Peach! But it's already been 3 hours or more. But it's been 3 hours. How about this? How about this? We'll listen to the first section. How about that? Before we end stream today, let's listen to the first section. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. Oh! Merry Christmas! Ooh. Whoa, 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 wait. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Co. Law offices. Hold on a second. That looks a little bit misleading. Edgeworth, what did you do? Hey, Nick, do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls, dare I ask why? No, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. It's Christmas. Why are you wanting to go underneath a cold waterfall during Christmas? Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Edgeworth is in deep trouble. Now I'm invested. I've always been invested. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. I don't think that you want to go in Gourd Lake because I feel like there's gonna be a dead body or two in there. Just saying. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. Modern times calls for modern solutions. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in a tip of the hat to Nessie the Loch Ness monster. Are we? Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. That sounds interesting. Time for another 10 hours? We're not gonna go another 10 hours. Probably just a little bit till we get to some sort of like good stopping point. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? What happened? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. Then go home and take a shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with hose? That's a lot of pressure, surely. Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is in no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. How'd you get caught so quickly, Edgeworth? Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Ooh. Edgeworth. I think... What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like that. Nick? Oh, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. Oh, Maya. Maya, you're so silly. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What, you mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. We gotta go find out who Edgeworth killed. If that is actually what happens. What if it was self-defense? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right, we need more information. Same aimlessness and confusion for later. Okay, so... Are we gonna just take him as a client automatically? Okay, detention center. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess that comes with the territory. I don't think, no, I have been in here. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Hello, sir. I know you said that we shouldn't see each other again, but, I have a concern. I have a concern, Edgeworth. Did he just get up and leave? Hey, Edgeworth, come back. Sit your butt back down, sir. Don't you look away from me. Make eye contact, Edgeworth. Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. I can see that. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney, then laugh. What? Do you think I came here to laugh? I was worried about you. Well, why aren't you laughing? Do you want me to? I could. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You're in detention. Nick, should we be laughing? No. That's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Is this man capable of bursting into tears at the moment? Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Also, does he pluck it? Yes, you do. What? You saying my firm is not getting as many customers as it should? Are you saying that my firm is a failure? How dare you? You're the one that's in the detention center right now. Why are you being snippy? Do you pluck your eyebrows? Your eyebrows look very short for your eyes. Actually, he's right. Don't say that. I hope you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. To see you in your downfall? Is this what it is? Not like this. There is some tension between these two. I don't want to see you like this either, believe me. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? I mean, it's kind of my job. Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Don't you act tsundere here. Help me, you. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Ah, but Edgeworth, I have won all of those trials. I have put you in your place. Several times. Several times. Sure, you've got lucky in 103, but your luck's bound to run out someday. He really is edgy. Do you think that just because it's you that I would lose? You need real skill, right? Experience. Well, I can gain that experience if you take me on as your defense attorney. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who gets this angry? And they said the impossible trials. And yet this novice kicked your ass several times. Yep. Peach, can you do the pondering pose, the beard strokey? It's beard strokey. Can I? I don't know. Nah. Nah, my hands do what they want them. Do what they want to do. Let's see. Oh, wait. My badge! Where's my badge attached to? Oh, no. Move slow. Nope. my fingies only go so far. I had to move slow. My hands do what they want them to. I don't know. You go slow. That. It's not going out all the way. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? Edgeworth, I can't help you if you don't talk to me. Not quite, but that worked in a different way. It's close enough. What, you want to... My badge for some reason disappears when I use this hand. I don't know where it goes. I don't know where the badge goes. I'm confused. Oh, there it is. I see no need to tell you. Can I try to dab? I've dabbed once. I'm not dabbing again. No dabbing. You didn't really. Did you? Gordy. What about Gordy? I went to see Gordy. Gordy. What's that? I'll tell you later. No dab. I want Edgeworth to talk to us because he's probably done something wrong. I have nothing. Okay. Okay, so we're going to leave. Going to Gordy Lake. Because I think that's what it is. Gord Lake entrance. We're gonna leave that for next time. Because we've gone through the intro and we have talked to Edgeworth. I think it's time to end stream for today. Oh, my hand did something really weird there. See, my badge disappears when it goes on. I don't know what that's about. It looks so weird when that happens. I don't know what it is, but my hands are a little bit odd right now. Hold on. I really need to get more light in here. Make sure to write it down somewhere so you don't forget. Don't forget the information we have. I'm pretty sure I can talk to him again. Whoa. No. Pretty sure I can talk to him again. I don't think there was really anything conclusive about his stuff, so I think we should be good. Or you exactly need to. Perhaps this is one of the few times where you need to show your badge. You want me to show the badge? Okay, let's see what happens. Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Oh, here, ooh. Dialogue. Don't be a big baby about it. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. You are in jail for a suspected murder. You think you don't need my help? What do you mean by that? Me, you trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. Never? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. But I am here offering you my services, sir. I'm offering you my services. Take them. I told you before there are a few times where you actually need to show the badge. That's good to know. Meme time. Well, hold on. Every defense attorney has turned him down, and I'm offering you my services here, sir. Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you to involved with this. Why? Because you actually like me? You don't want to see my downfall, but while I'm here wanting to help you? You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Why that? Why not? Oh, there's more dialogue here. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Think what you will. You're not helpful. I only have one request. Stay out of this case. Well, you know I'm not gonna do that. You know I'm not gonna do that. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Edgeworth, I swear. Why not? Are you protecting something that you don't need to do by yourself? Look, just go away and leave me alone. He's having a temper tantrum. I'm gonna help anyway. Yeah, Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick, nope, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to investigate, but we're gonna do it next time. Okie dokie. Wait, let me turn. Let me save one more time for good measure, and then we'll turn the game off. Auto capture. Put that there. Now it's meme time. Meme. Should have it here. So let me open up Twitter. Should be in Twitter. Oh, pause that. I wish that it wouldn't, I wish it wouldn't pixelate it so much. Which one was it? Window capture. Here we go. Should be Alt. Oh, that's too big. There. I'm kind of upset I got here late, but hey, I'm glad I was here for the majority of the stream. I'm glad you were here too, Mystery. 1 hour appear memes? No. It's not gonna be an hour of memes. Okay. Ready? Turn all the way up. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Yeah, it's okay though. So all the way to the front. Oh wait, hold on, let me turn it up more. Turn it all the way up. I even called Cypher our quiz. Oh. Oh my god. Yep, that was Pokemon the other day. Yeah, that was definitely what happened the other day. We got some really, I don't know, butthurt people, all because they said one creepy comment and then went on a tangent after the facts. We were playing Pokemon. I was playing Pokemon Arceus, and then just some random person said something like blatantly inappropriate, and then my good mod here, Intel Cyberwave, decided to delete the comment and call them out on it. And they got so angry after that they started basically badgering my everyone in chat, as well as my moderator, saying my mod's a dick, amongst other things. And they did this over the course of multiple accounts. At least it seemed like it was the same person, that they kept coming back with other accounts to continue their banter after they were banned from the chat. I don't know if they had friends with them, but it seemed like it was one person with multiple accounts, and it was interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know why. Why do people think that's either that's okay to do, or that that is entertaining? I don't understand it. It's really confusing. What a child. They were very much so a child. I can't even remember everything that they said because you were so quick at deleting the messages. It was really funny to watch because because they were making along the lines of comments of that my mod is a guy that lives in the basement and simps for me. I mean the reason why you watch a streamer is so you can enjoy games without having to play it yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And they were also bantering about that. It was really interesting. Actually, hold on. Let me go to the chat screen. I don't understand. Why are people so weird? Why can't we all just be nice? I did very much enjoy, and thank you, Wubs. And YouTube has gotten super lax. Well, I don't know if it's because of the recent rise in streamers that we're getting more bots that are going through the chats. I'm not sure. But I think it's also the case that somehow these people find me and cause issues. I'm not sure what the issue is. And they all call you flat, but you're not. You're not just wearing fancy. I just wear sweaters all the time. I'm very comfy. Yeah, I was called. I said it was something along the lines of a cute flat elf VTuber, and then there was also calling me a washboard. I don't think I'm flat. I have some. I'm just not well endowed like most people. I have some. Not that that's much of an issue. I don't really care either way. I am the keeper of Peach's chat, wielder of the hammer of bans. The ban dodging will not avail you, chat trolls. We'll need to get you. We'll need to make a little hammer or something, so you can have a hammer for yourself. Don't give me more ideas. I'm aerodynamic. No, I am not by any means aerodynamic. I know you're not. I've seen as much. That person is just being an attention-seeking troll. It's really interesting, though. Why is that the first thing that you would want to comment about? That and YouTube just take down a bunch of channels, but leave a bunch of bots that promote inappropriate sites. Isn't that just the way, though? It always seems that either the bigger channels or the channels that aren't actually causing much of an actual issue, but usually the like the porn bots, amongst other things, always seem to be the ones that stay intact. And I don't know if it's something wrong with YouTube itself or if it's like YouTube's automatic thing. I'm not sure how it works. But there's definitely something wrong there that needs to be addressed and fixed. I know at some point they said that there was features for streaming that they were going to be changing at the beginning of the year. I'm not sure when that exactly is going to happen, but hopefully in addition to them adding more features to the YouTube streaming aspect, that maybe that they'll take care of that as well, or at least make it a little bit better. Because I think on average, at least not in this chat today, I think I've only saw 1 or 2 actual porn bots, but I've had ones where it's almost as soon as I start streaming, or it's been like a total of like 15 to 20 of them over the course of a stream. It's annoying for the most part. And since I have links blocked, so that won't be much of an issue. But they still try to put it down as a website. So I don't know what they're trying to achieve, but they're not going to be getting much out of it. Because I don't think that people are actually going to go to those sites. Like gifted memberships? Yeah, that was one thing, that they're going to be doing gifted memberships. I wonder if there's some other features that are going to be similar to Twitch. I thought about streaming on Twitch at some point, but I'm not sure how different it is from YouTube, because I know, at least for me, in my my grandma-ness when it comes to technology sometimes, well, certain technologies, I'm good with some things, not so great in others. I need simple, and I feel like Twitch is not as simple as YouTube because it doesn't have as many features. So I should be able to learn it as time goes on. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I've gotten texts like that before too. It's weird. Yeah, I do get texts like that as well, where it's just a weird random email. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, Jack. I have some granny-like tendencies. I think you would also get them if you were my age. But thank you for the stream. Take care and stay safe. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. We'll play more Phoenix Wright at the start of next week. I think most of this is gonna be a lot of Pokemon Phoenix Wright and then some dot hack sprinkled in between. Because I wanted to play more Pokemon this time around. So I think maybe on Monday we'll play more Pokemon, and then yeah, at the usual same time next week that we're going to be playing more Phoenix, right? 1,000 years young. I'm old. It's okay. I'm old in human years. Ain't no elf. I'm a dick Pokemon. Dishy Poke lawyers. Full mana. Okay. Yes. Everyone take care. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to eat and hydrate. And I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow on Monday for whatever we'll stream. And I hope you guys don't have to deal with the shenanigans of weird people. I hope you'll eat something. I'm actually still pretty full. Because I had a good amount of oatmeal earlier today, and it's been very filling because it had high fiber and high protein in it. So I'm still good for now. But yes, have a great day, you guys. Have a good morning, good evening, good night. Make sure to eat. Make sure to hydrate. Also, if there's anybody lurking, please subscribe because I love you and I hope you love me. And goodbye, guys. Goodbye. See you on Monday. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.